Hello, my name is Kevin Peters. I'd like to welcome everyone to my YouTube channel, Motivation Station, where I post motivational and inspirational videos and speeches that have helped to motivate and inspire me throughout my life. Today, I'm going to do something a little different I hope you will enjoy as well as be inspired by hearing some of my own personal story. And this is a story of failure, trial, temptation, tribulation, and triumph. I grew up in Maryland, a place where adversity seemed to be a constant companion in my life from the very beginning. From a young age, I faced numerous challenges that shaped my journey, but it was my unwavering faith and fervent prayer that ultimately saved me from the depths of my troubles and bad decisions. Today, at 52 years old, I'm pursuing my dreams, and despite the struggles I have faced, I am here to share my story with you. Growing up in Maryland, I was no stranger to hardship. My family and I faced financial difficulties, and the instability of our situation often left me feeling uncertain and insecure. Adversity seemed to follow me wherever I went, but even as a child, I had a resilient spirit. Despite the challenges, I found solace in the small moments of joy and the strength of my family. As I entered my teenage years, the weight of my circumstances began to take a toll on me. At 17, I found myself searching for something greater, something that could give me hope and purpose. It was during this time that I began to seek God, and my faith started to grow. I found comfort in prayer and the teachings of my faith, and it became a guiding light in my life. My journey with faith was not an easy one. As a young man, I faced temptations and struggles that often led me astray. My faith was tested time and time again, but I always found my way back through fervent prayer and a belief that God had a plan for me. Despite my efforts to stay on the right path, I made numerous bad decisions that would lead me down a dark and difficult road. My struggles with addiction began to take hold of my life. I found myself trapped in a cycle of substance abuse, and no matter how hard I tried to break free, I kept falling back into old habits. My addiction led me to places I never thought I would go: jails, prisons, and ultimately homelessness. Each time I fell, I prayed for strength and guidance, and each time God answered my prayers in ways I could not have imagined. Addiction is a powerful and relentless force. It grips you tightly and refuses to let go, no matter how much you want to escape. I experienced many relapses throughout my life, each one teaching me valuable lessons about myself and the nature of my struggles. My confidence was shattered, and I often found myself battling depression, anger, and resentment. These emotions consumed me, making it difficult to see a way out. Despite the darkness, there was always a glimmer of hope. My faith in God gave me the strength to persevere, even when I felt like giving up. I knew that God had a purpose for me, and I clung to that belief with all my might. It was this faith that carried me through the toughest times, reminding me that I was never truly alone. My life was marked by constant movement. I moved from place to place, always uncertain of what the future held. Each new location brought its own set of challenges, but it also offered new opportunities for growth and self-discovery. The instability of my living situation mirrored the instability within me, and I struggled to find a sense of belonging and purpose. Through it all, my faith remained a constant source of comfort. I prayed for guidance and strength, and I trusted that God would lead me to where I needed to be. The journey was long and arduous, but I never gave up hope. I knew that every step I took, no matter how difficult, was part of a larger plan. The lessons I learned through my struggles were invaluable. My addiction and many relapses taught me about the fragility of life and the importance of resilience. I learned that it was okay to fall, as long as I had the strength to get back up. Each setback was a chance to grow, to learn, and to become a better version of myself. I also learned about the power of faith and the importance of trusting in God's plan. My journey was filled with moments of doubt and fear, but my faith kept me grounded. I knew that God was with me, guiding me through the darkness and leading me towards the light. Depression, anger, and resentment were constant companions in my life. They whispered in my ear, telling me that I was not good enough, that I would never escape the cycle of addiction and failure. These emotions weighed heavily on me, making it difficult to see a way forward. But I refused to let them define me. Through perseverance and faith, I fought back against these negative feelings. I prayed for strength and clarity, and I trusted that God would help me overcome them. It was a daily battle, but one that I was determined to win. My life was a series of rises and falls. I would regain my footing, only to be pulled back down by the grip of addiction. It was a heartbreaking and exhausting cycle, one that tested my faith and my resolve. Each time I fell, I felt the weight of my poor choices and the consequences of my actions. But I never gave up. I knew that God was with me, and I trusted that He would help me find my way. My faith gave me the courage to keep going, to keep fighting, even when it seemed like all hope was lost. I learned that true strength comes from within, and that with faith, anything is possible. My confidence and self-esteem were shattered many times over the years. The weight of my mistakes and the judgment of others made it difficult to see my own worth. I felt lost and alone, struggling to find a sense of purpose and identity. But through it all, I never lost sight of my faith. I prayed for strength and guidance, and I trusted that God had a plan for me. Slowly, I began to rebuild my confidence and self-esteem. I learned to see myself through God's eyes, and I found the courage to pursue my dreams. Today, at 52 years old, I am pursuing my dreams with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. Despite the struggles I have faced, I have never let life beat me down to the point of no return. My faith in God has been my anchor, giving me the strength to rise above my circumstances and to keep moving forward. I have learned that it is never too late to chase your dreams, and that with faith and perseverance, anything is possible. My journey has been long and difficult, but it has also been filled with moments of joy and triumph. I am grateful for every experience, for every lesson learned, and for the opportunity to share my story with you. My name is Kevin Peters, and this is my story. It is a story of failure, trial, temptation, and tribulation, but it is also a story of faith, perseverance, and triumph. I have faced many challenges in my life, but I have never given up. Through fervent prayer and unwavering faith, I have overcome addiction, depression, and the many obstacles that stood in my way. I am here today, not as a perfect person, but as someone who has learned and grown from their experiences. I am pursuing my dreams, and I am living proof that it is never too late to turn your life around. My past does not define me. It is my faith and my determination that shape who I am today. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope that it inspires you to have faith in yourself and to never give up, no matter what challenges you may face. With God by your side, anything is possible. If you enjoyed hearing my story, please feel free to subscribe to my channel for more motivational and inspirational content. Thank you for watching and listening to my story. May God bless each and every one of you.